Hi guys and gals. So today we are making our own DIY Japanese curry cubes, and I know a lot of you all are hesitant about the store-bought versions because of different flavor enhancers, but I am also making this recipe for those of you who are allergic or sensitive to gluten, because traditionally these curry cubes are made with wheat flour to thicken up the whole thing. So I can't wait to show you all the recipe. Oh boy, so I'm going to add in 10 different types of spices into a pan and roast it over kind of low to medium heat for like 5 to 6 minutes until they get fragrant. Now, I have seen some sites recommend that you mix garam masala with some curry powder, and that should maybe work as well, but I thought if we're gonna do this ourselves, go big or go home, right? So while researching some other Japanese sites, as well as the S&B company that makes the curry cubes, you kind of find that they use different spices in like different amounts. They don't tell you it all, but it's like cumin, turmeric, coriander. It goes all the way down to like some sweeter spices like nutmeg and cinnamon and allspice. So I will put all of those measurements down below. So with the heat off, I'm gonna add the rest of the ingredients. Those of you guys that know Japanese curry cubes, you know that they're a little bit tangy, they're a little bit sweet. So I have some tomato powder, some apple powder, among some other things, cocoa powder and onion powder as well. And of course, if you are making this at home, you can substitute for, tomato puree or applesauce. But because I was focused on making, actual curry cubes for you guys and having it be shelf stable, this is what I have opted to use. And at the end, to add right around 11 tablespoons of cornstarch. And that is what is going to thicken up this curry as opposed to the wheat flour. I kind of just wanted to get rid of the lumps of tomato powder because that tends to happen with a little bit of moisture, but I don't mind having big bits in there. I'm just trying to get everything equally distributed. So that is a big bowl of curry powder, and the best way to store this at this point is to simply put it in a jar. You can put it in the refrigerator or you can put it on your shelf because everything is nice and dry. And this is the best way to do it, I would say, at this point. But because I'm also promising you guys curry cubes, if you want to do it, I will show you a second method. Okay, so time for the curry cubes. I have half a cup of that curry powder and I'm mixing it with right about a quarter cup of water. Now, traditionally, this is done with oil, and I'm trying to get into this habit with you guys of when I don't need to use oil, like when it doesn't really produce a noticeable change, I won't use oil. It's sort of an inflammatory agent type of thing, so if I don't need it, I won't use it. So these squares are straight from the curry cubes that I bought from the supermarket, and I find that half a cup will fit right around 4 squares. So each square has around 2 tablespoons of the curry mixture in it. So it will fit right around 2 to 2.5 cups of liquid. And I'm just gonna flatten it down. It's not going to thicken up in the refrigerator. So we're gonna stick it into the freezer, and that is kind of the way that you'll preserve it, and that's how you will get kind of hard, solid curry cubes. So this is from my pumpkin curry recipe. I'll put that link down below as well. But that was around 2.5 cups of liquid. And at the end, I always finish it off with a teaspoon of soy sauce and a teaspoon of just rice vinegar, because I think it balances out the flavor a lot better. And you season to taste and you're pretty much good to go. Alrighty kids, hope you all enjoyed this recipe and that you will give it a try and let me know how it goes, okay? As usual, if you want to see more recipes like this, remember to hit that like and subscribe button, and I will see you all again next time. Bye!